What's up, guys? I just got back from a very long trip and I'm extremely tired, but I wanted to talk about something today. So, if you do not know, this last weekend, the Twitch Awards happened, or the Twitch Streamer Awards. I don't remember what it was called. QT Cinderella had a dumb name for it. Basically, the award show happened to reward streamers that had good years. Like, there was a lot of controversy about who won certain things, and like every other award show, people got mad. But the problem is, Twitch has so many clip farmers, and everybody wants to make a new clip and a controversy to get themselves talked about. And I think that's a massive issue, not necessarily just for, like the world. I don't think it's gonna like end the world. I don't think it's gonna make a building fucking fall down. But I think it's just like making content shittier. And it's just for shorts and viewer retention, but what do I know? Anyway, the clip I wanted to talk about today was this VTuber called Iron Mouse. I'd never heard of Iron Mouse. I don't know VTubing. It's not my thing. I've never really been into that, but I learned of Iron Mouse because she had a really strange reaction to what happened between her, Rakai, and Ray. And I just want to show you her response to the situation before I actually show you the situation. It's incredible.
And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea. You have no idea what I went through in that moment. So let me explain to you.
I don't understand what's wrong with fitting in. I think it's perfectly fine if you fit in. If you don't fit in, that's fine too. Obviously, you shouldn't bend over backwards, but let's let the clip progress a little bit here.
And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray.
By the way, she was being carried around on a fucking iPad. It wasn't like she was walking through the event herself. She was being carried around on a fucking iPad.
I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking.
Really? You were shaking? Dude, you're on FaceTime. What do you mean you were shaking? How, like what would cause that? It's two people walking up to an iPad. What's so scary about it? I don't get it.
Because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me. Because I just know. I know it. I know it.
Of course they're going to say something stupid. You said, "You can ask me whatever you want." Of course they're going to ask something crazy. You just opened the door to any crazy answer. You could have just said, "Hey guys, sorry, we're kind of going to our seats. I can talk to you guys later. It's really cool to see you in person or see you through the screen," or something like that to just avoid the situation, but you don't. You don't. You purposely engage in the conversation.
Because I'm used to it. Because I already know what people think. And I already know how people treat VTubers.
I understand there's a lot of hate towards the VTuber community because it's something most people don't understand. But if you know that, why are you even engaging in the conversation? You could have just been like, "Hey guys, we gotta go to the award now. We can talk later," and then just don't talk to them or tell the person carrying the fucking iPad, "Hey, can you just remove me from this situation?" Literally a million other options, but you choose none of them just to try and victim farm here? It's so crazy.
When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer. And I was
Okay, you don't get it both ways here. Either it's dumb or invasive. It can't be both. If it's a dumb question, then it means that they were just saying something stupid. If it's an invasive question, it means that they actually had intent to be mean. Choose one. Either they're stupid or they're extremely mean. Choose a fucking lane.
I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice. It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone.
If you're so nice in this situation, then why didn't you just give a polite response saying, "Oh, I'd rather not answer that and I have to go to my seat"? Like, why did you give a dumb response to a dumb question? If you're trying to be nice, that's not exactly the way that you act nice, but maybe that's just me.
After that exchange, and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me and be like, "Wow, Mouse, you handled that so well. You handled that so well, Mouse."
You were visibly shaken? What the fuck are you talking about? You're on fucking FaceTime. If you get uncomfortable, just hang up. Or better yet, just stop streaming for 3 seconds. Or you could have done any of the other fucking options I gave you earlier. You actively choose to be in this situation. So no shit you're gonna get a fucking bad experience out of it. You choose to be in a bad situation here. And even so, you would expect the clip that accompanies her response to be fucking awful. But it's not. It's not even that bad. It's not that crazy of a clip. The fucking Rakai didn't come in swinging on the iPad guy. He didn't even do anything that crazy. Yeah, sure, he asked a mildly inappropriate question. But you also allowed him to. Here, look at the clip.
Oh, is that that's Iron Mouse. What's the word? Oh, what's the word? Hey, Iron Mouse. How you doing? Punch me. Oh, wait. Where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm in my house.
Oh, okay. Iron Mouse, you are a legend. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Wait, quick question. Never mind. I don't feel me.
Yeah,
Never
no,
mind.
no
Yeah,
questions
yeah,
out of you today.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Ask me anything you want.
Yeah, this is where Iron Mouse kind of falls apart. You can tell that she's bullshitting. Because if she really was so offended and so, like, nervous during this situation, you know what she wouldn't do? Invite more conversation. Just look at, like, the questions that they asked her. Because I don't think they're that insane.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. That
How do I
everything?
look in real life?
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
You're right.
I got a question.
Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, those are the questions. Like, those are pretty light-hearted questions. Obviously, they're just joking and trying to clip farm, and it's a whole thing, bro. It's not like they're like, "Oh, you're fucking ugly. Are you fucking ugly?" Like, no, dude. They're just like, "What do you look like? Are you black or white?" And then you respond. And then you continue to joke with them throughout the rest of the clip. Look at this.
Whoa!
Is
Yeah.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No,
VTuber?
Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a fucking VTuber. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. All right, nice to meet you, Iron Mouse.
That is probably the nicest drama or controversy that has ever happened on the internet. He literally thanked you. He thanked you at the end. And then Rakai said, "Oh my god, it's the legend." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to play this victim character here for no fucking reason. Probably because your community was mad at you, which you stated earlier. It's not like he was coming in and harassing you. He asked a dumb question, probably because he was drinking. That's probably it. He wasn't coming in to be mean, and then he didn't even phrase the question that meanly. He said a joke, and then you replied with a joke. This is just good rifting, if anything, man. I don't understand where the, like, nervousness is coming from. Maybe if it's social anxiety, sure, I'll give you that. But at the same time, you're not actually there. You're talking through a screen. And I get that can be stressful. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But at the same time, you are trying to play the victim and ruin these two while trying to promote yourself as, like, holier than thou. I just don't get it. And I think Rakai's, like, response to this is probably the most justified I've seen a response.
I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Bitch, be for real. I'm saying for the rest of the day, bro. Bitch, be fucking for real, my nigga. How the hell? How the hell do you feel uncomfortable?
You want to know something crazy? I don't like Rakai, But he actually brings up the same points I did in this video, and I didn't see this video before I started recording this. This is actually exactly what I said. It is absurd.
Nah, fuck that! How the hell are you uncomfortable when literally she told us, she said, ask us, she said, ask me anything. She said, ask me anything, bro. And listen, I came to her because I actually look up to Iron Mouse, okay? I say, yo, Iron Mouse, you're a legend, bro. You're a legend. So how the hell do you feel uncomfortable, bro? You feel me? All you gotta do is if you felt girl, be honest. If you was really if you was really uncomfortable, excuse me, I don't want to talk no more. Feel me? All you gotta say, I don't want to talk no more, or something, or like tell your person that was on the camera and stuff to walk away. That's it.
It is crazy to me that me and Rakai have the exact same point of view. I am not a Rakai fan. I'm not exactly a big glazer of Rakai. I don't particularly like his content. I think he can be narcissistic, but this is incredibly based from him. This is the exact point I made, saying how you tried to farm this and play victim. It was an incredibly good conversation. It seemed incredibly normal. It seemed that everyone involved was having a good time, even though they asked dumb questions. It seemed like it would just be another normal clip where everyone was joking around. It didn't seem like there were any mean intentions, and then you even got fucking Ray to apologize to you. That's fucked up. Ray didn't really do anything that bad. And then on top of that, you played into the joke. You cannot be offended and then play into the same joke you're offended by. That is incredibly hypocritical. Incredibly hypocritical. And then I just can't get over the fact that me and fucking Rakai actually agree on something. I don't think I've ever agreed with this man in my life. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for the video. I hope you guys had a good day and a good week. Anyway, peace.